everyone. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and here's what's happening in LA this week. New public safety initiatives are introduced on the West Side. Councilwoman Tracy Park's district includes the most visited tourist spot in LA and neighborhoods from Westchester to the Pacific Palisades. The LAPD chief and new county DA joined the councilwoman to support her upgrades to public safety.
It is an incredible privilege and honor to be here this morning, joined by my partners in the efforts to make the city of Los Angeles safer for everyone who lives and works here.
We announced this morning a comprehensive package of public safety enhancements for Council District 11. We are purchasing over 100 license plate reader cameras that will be installed strategically around and within Council District 11.
Research shows that motor vehicles are involved in 75% of the crimes that occur nationwide. ALPR technology allows us to quickly detect vehicles connected to criminal activity as well as missing persons cases. It's an innovative, proactive way to protect our neighborhoods and to respond to crimes effectively, and we remain committed to using this technology responsibly, ensuring that it's a tool for safety and not surveillance.
We also, for the very first time, have secured a dedicated park ranger presence for Oceanfront Walk, which is our city's top tourist destination. And these new tools help us lay the foundation for a well-connected, comprehensive, real-time crime center across all of the West Side.
Our goal is not to fill the prisons to the breaking point. If anything, that's a failure of the criminal justice system. Our goal is to deter criminals from committing crimes in the first place. And the way to do that is to ensure two things: the certainty that you're going to get caught, and the certainty that there will be meaningful consequences if you are caught.
It has been clear here in Westchester for the past year and a half that crime is on the rise. And yet the amount of police on the street feels like it's declining. Having leaders that actually support our offices, I think, are going to make a really big difference.
Well, it's really important to me today that we were able to send a joint, unified message to folks that our public safety officials here in the city of Los Angeles are in fact coming together, united in the mission of restoring public safety in not just the city of Los Angeles, but the entire county of LA.
While some call it the mansion tax, Measure ULA, United to House LA, has been around for over a year, and it's doing what it was designed to do. Funds collected from the measure are going into social and affordable housing programs, and the money is also helping in the prevention of homelessness.
We're here at City Hall. The United House LA Coalition just hosted a big press conference. We are passing program guidelines today through City Council. They're finally going through their last step. This has been 2 years of work. This is a really important package. It's going to dictate how we spend the money that we've been raising through the Measure ULA tax for many years to come.
ULA creates 11 different housing production and homelessness prevention programs. So we heard a lot today about social housing. There's 3 programs contributing to social housing, which is really about making affordable housing permanent and putting tenants in control of their housing like never before.
In over a year, Measure ULA has provided emergency rental assistance to 11,000 residents. At the same time, it's created 10,000 good paying union jobs. Now, as someone who comes from the labor movement, I know there's nothing more transformative than having a union job. When my mom got a union job after becoming street vendors for a long time, that stabilized our family, that gave us access to good health insurance, and we have much more stability. My mom didn't have to work 2-3 jobs just to provide for the family. So we know this is a great thing what ULA is doing.
I think that it's important for Angelenos to know that affordable housing and good union jobs are available, and it's as a direct result of ULA.
We have never really seen anything like this nationally as far as a measure that's really interested in redistributing the wealth of a city that struggles so badly with income inequality, and really taking it and repurposing it and using it for such an amazing, just outcome, which is more affordable housing for as many people as possible and keeping people in their homes. So you can go to unitedtohousela.com. We're really interested in building our coalition and making it as big as possible, so please stay tuned for more updates.
Dedicated to public service through action in her community, from serving as the council member in a caretaking capacity, she has now made the role her own. The people have spoken, and Heather Hutt is officially the councilwoman for the city's 10th district.
Welcome to the 10th District for the swearing-in ceremony of Heather Hutt as the council member for Los Angeles 10th District.
We're at First AME Church here in Council District 10, and we just saw my seatmate, Councilwoman Heather Hutt, get sworn in as the first ever woman representing Council District 10. We have hundreds of community members here, partners and allies here supporting Councilwoman Heather Hutt because she has built this community. So it's really beautiful to see that everybody turned out to support her, give her some love, because she's given a lot of love, not only to her district, but to the entire city of LA.
Oh, it feels great. The people's voice, that's what their vote is, and the people pick me. And I'm really honored and humbled to have the opportunity to represent. I'm grateful. I feel a sense of gratitude because they put time and energy into making this happen. And I just want to say thank you.
We are all happy to be here celebrating our own Heather Hutt's ascendancy to the Los Angeles City Council.
The councilwoman has consistently demonstrated a profound commitment to serving our community with dedication and an unwavering passion for public service. I know that sometimes it's challenging, but Heather Hutt has the courage to face these challenges head on. And as she takes the oath of office for her first official term today, I'm confident that her vision will continue to inspire positive change in our city. Congratulations, Councilwoman Heather Hutt.
I am eternally grateful that I get to sit next to Councilwoman Heather Hutt. She has helped me in my 2 years that I've been in office. She's a powerful person who does this work from the love of her heart. And not a lot of people do this type of work with love like that. And so I think the city of LA is incredibly lucky to have her. And I just hope she knows how powerful and how impactful she is, not just on her council district, but the entire city of LA.
They have names for me, an auntie, a mommy. That's fine. I'll be all of that. Because I think that's a reverence that they feel like I'm capable. And so I'm here for you.
It started as a holiday party, but with everyone already gathered, it was the perfect time to celebrate Councilmember John Lee and enact his swearing-in ceremony. Now, in his second term of office, Lee has been representing the 12th district since 2019.
Today we are at my annual breakfast, a breakfast that we throw to thank the many city employees that help us throughout the year, the community members that help make this district the best district in the city of Los Angeles, and we had a little bit of a surprise for them.
Raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California.
Constitution of the United States and the State of California.
Since taking office, the councilman has consistently demonstrated a profound commitment to serving our community with dedication, unwavering passion for public service, and as a result, his tireless work on behalf of his constituents has concretely improved the quality of life for all residents.
Well, I'm very proud of John. John was a deputy for me when I was in the council, and he's matured into a great council. I'm so proud of him. He really understands the connection, but he also goes to City Hall and fights the fight, which is a whole different issue. And so he's been able to work his way through that complex situation in City Hall and then bring it back to the district.
He looks out for public safety, makes it a priority for his district, whether it's anything with homeless related, cleanups in different areas. Recently, he acquired cameras for his district as vehicles are coming in and out of his areas related to an increase in residential burglaries, also increase in thefts. So he's very, very big on public safety, and we wish him well and congratulate him and look forward to working with him as he takes on this next part of his journey as a council member.
While we can't do everything, we will always do everything we can.
Your council.
The city's youth and adaptive sports programs are open for winter registration. LA Sanitation is taking donations of blankets and socks, and the City Council votes for tourism workers to get a minimum wage increase. These stories up next on CityBeat.
LA City Recreation and Parks Department's Youth and Adaptive Sports Program, known as Play LA, is now open for winter registration. Play LA offers youth and adaptive sports at local neighborhood recreation centers for children aged 3 to 17, with classes ranging from swimming to baseball and more. Play LA provides access to quality sports to youth of all abilities throughout the city. For a nominal registration fee, young Angelenos can participate in recreational activities that are inclusive of all LA communities. To register or find out more information, go to laparks.org. LA City Sanitation and Environment is hosting its 2024 Spread the Warmth Blankets and Socks Drive from now until January 3rd, 2025. LA Sanitation is collecting blankets, sleeping bags, quilts, and socks to benefit the unhoused. Angelenos are encouraged to check their closets for these items and help keep them from landfills by donating them to the Spread the Warmth Drive. New or gently used donated items are accepted Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at LA Sanitation drop-off locations. Donated items will be distributed to the city's unhoused residents through the LA Mission, St. Francis Center, and the Inside Safe program. For more information on the donation drive, click the Education tab at sanitation.lacity.gov. LA City Council has voted 12-3 to approve an update to the living wage and citywide hotel worker minimum wage ordinance. The move would see the minimum wage for hotel and airport workers to rise to $22.50 per hour in 2025 and continue to rise each year to reach a $30 per hour minimum wage by 2028. The ordinance applies to workers at Los Angeles International Airport, LAX, and hotel workers in establishments with more than 60 guest rooms. According to a study by Berkeley Economic Advising and Research, economic impacts include wage rises for 23,000 workers, 6,300 new jobs, and an estimated $1.2 billion in regional income. The ordinance now goes to the city attorney for drafting and will be brought before City Council for a final vote early in 2025. For more information on the work of City Council, visit lacity.gov/government.
Councilwoman Tracy Park is busy helping our veterans. It's not only about thanking them for their service, it's meeting them where they are and giving them all they need to take their next steps with confidence.
We are out at the West Los Angeles VA campus for our second annual Veterans Resource Fair. We have vendors here from different veteran service organizations. Our city partners are here really connecting with our veterans community and hoping to provide them with information and opportunities to get the services and the help that they need.
Today we have Village for Vets, DPSS, we have the Metro here as well, giving out free bus passes for the veterans. We have also different job opportunities. I believe the water department is here also.
It is kind of a hub for all the veterans to find the resources in one place, and you don't have to shop around. Well, you shop around, but it's nice to have it in a mall contained.
for my father, who was able to go to school on a GI Bill, who served in the military, that opportunity that it provided to him was something that really was important to our family and really taught me a lot of lessons about service and how important it is that we keep our promises to the men and women who have served their country and who have earned the benefits.
I know as myself a veteran, when veterans leave military service, it's like leaving a family. And many things are pre-laid out for us, and it's hard to know where to go next. And we want veterans to know that there are veterans and folks at DWP willing and happy to receive them and put them on a track to a new career path. We need their talents that come from military service.
We're hoping that we are able to support these veterans and making sure that they enter a newer, better chapter of their lives, and they just move forward. And the point about it is investing in veterans, not just for their service, but also as who they are as individuals right now. We want to make sure that they have every chance to succeed in their life.
If anyone is interested in more information about how to connect with me and my team or veteran services organizations in the area or here at the VA, they can go to my website, which is cd11.lacity.gov.
Having a pet can reduce loneliness and stress. At the Chesterfield Square Animal Center, LA Animal Services had 400 potential pets looking for new homes. Seeing these cuties was just the nudge needed for some people to bring home a new friend.
We're so excited to be here today for the LA Chargers Pet Palooza event at our Chesterfield Square South LA Animal Services Center.
Come get a pet. You can get it spayed and neutered. You can get it microchipped. You can get health care for it. You can get everything that you need to care for an animal properly in your home, in addition to getting an animal.
There are over 400 animals here looking for homes. We're hoping to find new homes for them.
I'm adopting a pet because I like quiet support, and I want to be around something that's going to give me love back.
We're excited because we got great pets here. Pets can make a big difference in families and households.
They can help combat loneliness, they can provide physical activity, taking your dog for a walk, but you also help make space at our shelters, which we need.
Just taking a dog home will give them a better life. So if you're able to give a dog love, you're providing a great home for them. So come out to your local shelter, make sure that you are getting a dog, getting a cat, bringing a furry forever animal home with you today.
One thing I'm gonna do is go to the park with him. We're gonna run around, we're gonna do picnics. I'm gonna ride him on my bike in my little basket. And also, I'm gonna take him to like little doggy events and doggy parks too.
How will Santa Claus get to all those homes in one night, especially in Los Angeles? Luckily for Santa, the Los Angeles Police Department's traffic division is working on gifts to get on the nice list.
We're here with the annual toy giveaway. We're Los Angeles Police Department's Transit Services Division. We're working in conjunction with LA Metro and with the Red Sleigh Santa Foundation to bring joy, toys, happiness to these kids.
I'm very happy that we can bring our students out here to celebrate, to see Santa. They couldn't wait to take a picture with Santa, hug Santa. Someone was like, oh my God, Santa is real.
Ho ho! Well, my fellow Angelinos, I have a Santa challenge for you. I would like you to do something a little bit different. Well, some of you probably already do this, but open your heart up and be like Santa this year and do some random act of kindness to somebody that would be least expecting it. That is the challenge that I put out to you all. And I'll put you on my nice list, of course. Ho 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 ho!
This showed them that LAPD is here for us, here for them, so they won't be afraid, so they know that LAPD do care about us.
We want to build that trust with the children of our community. They have to know that they can rely on us for whatever they need. Our officers are here to serve all the time, and we want children to feel comfortable coming up to police officers if they have any needs whatsoever.
The police department is here as a community service. They're kind and they want to give back. And this is really a fine example of what they're doing. They're actually doing it, which is beautiful.
We just want to say thank you. Our kids are happy and appreciate it. I know they're going to always remember this.
This is my favorite event that I do all year long. I've been a police officer for almost 36 years now, and this is the reason why I do what I do, is to bring joy, happiness to kids and keep kids of Los Angeles safe.
Merry Christmas.
What makes a really memorable holiday event? What if it wasn't any one thing, but all of them? At the San Pedro waterfront, the holiday celebration had all the good stuff in one day. A winter wonderland and a holiday boat parade.
Tonight is the San Pedro Winter Wonderland, and we're in partnership with community members, most particularly the Port of LA. So we are using this beautiful San Pedro waterfront promenade tonight for a winter wonderland.
This is one of the most anticipated events that we have here at the Port of Los Angeles.
The moment we have been waiting for. This beautiful holiday tree is about ready to be lit.
And right during this event, just as we light the tree and folks are having fun, many people are going to jump on these beautiful boats, and we're going to have a boat parade.
I think the scale and the scope of this event and the number of people that are down here is a testament of how hungry folks are to get out and about and to mingle with their neighbors in a festive atmosphere.
The thing we like the best about the event is probably the singing and the food.
I like how it has so many events put into one. That way you get the community together and just get the vibes. It's so nice.
For me, the meaning of community here in San Pedro and Wilmington, Harbor City, Harbor Gateway is that with a strong community, we have a great port, and with a great port, the community gets even stronger.
The promenade is a beautiful place for people to come together for events just like these.
This is just a magical time, and the feeling is just so San Pedro and so holiday.
The U.S. Department of Labor oversees the health and retirement benefits of everyone who is privately employed in the country, and that's well over 100 million people. I sat down with Ali Khawar from the Employee Security Benefits Administration to learn more about the policies that affect workers' benefits. Whether you're about to join the workforce, are a senior employee, or are just about to retire, having knowledge of your health and retirement benefits is crucial. But who promotes and protects these benefits? I'm excited to be joined by the Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary of the Employee Benefits Security Administration, EBSA, of the U.S. Department of Labor, Ali Khawar. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
How would you describe what the U.S. Department of Labor and the EBSA in particular does?
So if you think of the US system, people that have their benefits through their employment, whether it's things like a 401k or a traditional defined benefit pension, and you're employed by the private sector, so not state or local government, then generally you're under our jurisdiction. And so we're the primary regulator, and our job is several-fold to make sure that those plans are being operated correctly and taking care of the people that they're supposed to take care of, but also educating the public, educating the people that are running the plans, making sure that the public is aware of what their rights are, that employers are aware of what their obligations are, that we're making those things as plainly understandable as possible,
right,
and that people know that they have this resource in the U.S. Department of Labor that's there and available to help.
What do you find is the biggest challenge currently in your role?
We're a very, very small agency. We have less than 1,000 people. There are 4 million of these arrangements in the US, and there are trillions and trillions of dollars in assets. One issue that we've seen and have been trying to address for a number of years is that when you're in this 401k system, you're asked to make a lot of decisions about, how much should you save, what should you invest in, ultimately, how should you withdraw the money when you retire. It's different than the defined benefit, the traditional pension, right? You showed up to work, you worked, and at the end, you got a paycheck for life. That's not the reality for most Americans today. We've just told them, you're now responsible for these decisions. If you make the wrong decision, that's kind of on you. And so the natural thing for most people to do is, well, I don't know anything about this. Who can I talk to that does know about it? And that's where the really important role of financial advisors comes in. The problem is that for most of those financial advisors, they don't have a legal obligation to be putting your interests first. So the rule that we've worked on is that when you're getting that kind of advice from someone, everything about that relationship is about putting your interests first, that's a standard.
How can people get in touch with your department for any advice, to access resources?
Yeah, so there's a lot of material on our website, which is dol.gov/EBSA. But you can also just call us. That toll-free number I mentioned, it's 866-444-3272.
In this week's Things to Do, celebrate New Year's Eve at Gloria Molina Grand Park. Take a docent-led tour of LA Central Library and ease your way out of this year with some meditative art. All this up next on Things to Do.
We're getting ready to usher in 2025 with the best party in the city. Join the fun at New Year's Eve LA in Gloria Molina Grand Park, where the countdown is projected onto LA City Hall. All 6 blocks of the park will be dancing to homegrown and global performers, including SoCal hip-hop band Weapons of Mass Creation. They'll be joined by Brooklyn Afrobeat band Antibalas and the Puerto Rican reggae artist Pachiman. Enjoy an epic lineup of all-female DJs and LA's favorite gourmet food trucks on site. Gates open at 8 p.m. for this free party in the park. Head downtown to Gloria Molina Grand Park for New Year's Eve LA on Tuesday, December 31st at 8 p.m. For more information, visit grandparkla.org/NYELA. Join LA's Public Library for a docent-led tour of the landmark downtown Central Library. On weekends, the Central Library invites guests to enjoy an hour-long tour of its own buildings, which are home to a trove of fascinating history, sculptures, art, and architecture. Learn more about the 1993 Bradley Wing, named for Mayor Tom Bradley, and the original 1926 Goodhue Building. Take in all the details of the decor and the design and find out more about the collections held on site. Meet in the main lobby and enjoy a docent-led Central Library tour on Saturday, December 28th and Sunday, December 29th at a variety of times. For more information, visit lapl.org/events. Ease out of 2024 and let go of stress with some meditative art on Sunday, December 29th. Join LA's Public Library at the Arroyo Seco Regional Branch Library to take part in this relaxing, art-filled afternoon. Create your own Zentangle or work on an old-fashioned coloring project. It's an afternoon for grown-ups, but all are welcome to attend. Set your cares aside and drop into the Arroyo Seco Regional Branch Library for meditative art on Sunday, December 29th at 3 p.m. For more information, visit lapl.org/events. And that's a look at some things to do.
And that's all for this week. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and from all of us here at LA This Week, thank you so much for joining us. Remember that you can watch us online anytime at lacitybview.org, and we're also on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.